People. Hello. So today, I know it's been a while since I have posted anything. Just been going through some personal stuff, but I am finally back for so long. Um, I was gonna try to play a game for my first video in so long, but instead we will be doing a reaction video. Um, yeah, by Kreekcraft, the GOAT. Video was titled "Yeah, Roblox is meant." Yeah, so anyway, we'll get right into the video. Fortunately we have an ad, but ads are ads. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Well, if you want, hit that like too, if you enjoyed the video. Let's get started. There's one boring ass ad, bro.
So, really private entrance. Entertainment center /
Here we go.
So Roblox is about to be so mad. Look, I know I literally just did a news video on Roblox yesterday, but something happened last night and I was like, you know what? I just got to talk about this. I got to make a video about this because like this tweet says, this is genuinely crazy. You see, this has to do with the Roblox game Blade Ball. Now, if you don't play Blade Ball, that's fine. I used to play it a lot and I think they ruined the game with pay to win stuff, but that doesn't matter. Besides the point, the developers of this game did something really bad, terribly bad, awful, disgusting. What did the developers of this game do, you might ask? Well, they updated the avatar type for their game to R15. Basically, if you guys don't know, there's a few different types of avatars on Roblox. So you've got like the classic R6. This is the old style blocky avatar.
Me personally, I prefer the good classic R6. I have used R15 a few times, but I don't really see why Roblox is trying so hard to push it onto the platform and push everyone into using it. No one likes R15 in Roblox, no.
You know what I'm talking about. I'll show you too. So this right here is an R6 avatar. It's avatar. You know what I'm talking about. I'll show you too. So this right here is an R6 avatar. It's the classic style noob, right? You've got basically what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rectangles and a head on top. That's basically it. But then you've got this one over here called R15. And you'll notice that it's actually quite similar to R6, except it's got a few more joints. The arms bend, the knees bend. So here's the exact same avatar, except R15. As you can see, it's pretty similar, but it's a little bit different. The arms are actually bending, the knees are bending. It's a little bit more realistic, right? And then you've got R-throw avatars, which are a type of R15.
In my opinion, R-throw avatars are just genuinely the bane of Roblox. Like, Roblox is trying so hard to push R-throw and R15 onto the Roblox community. But genuinely, no one is wearing that. No one. We, as the Roblox nation, are sticking to R6. All of us.
Bit more realistic, right? And then you've got R-throw avatars, which are a type of R15 avatar that looks realistic. We're talking ones that look like this right here, right? This is an R-throw avatar. These are the ones that you see on Roblox and you immediately leave the game because it looks like it wants to suck the soul out of your body. Now, if you don't know, Blade Ball used the old style avatars. It used R6 avatars. It didn't use the new stuff. So basically all the avatars kind of looked and performed like this right here, right? Now you might be asking yourself, well, why does that game, it's a popular game, it's a newer game, why is it using the old style of avatar? Why is it using R6? Why not something like R15? Well, you'll notice that a lot of competitive games, a lot of obby games, games like Eternal Towers of Hell here, they all use R6 avatars. And the reason why, I'm just going to let the Google AI overview explain this, obbies use R6 avatars because the rigid 6-part body ensures consistent hitboxes and predictable movement. This simplicity allows players to perfectly time jumps and maneuver around obstacles without the unpredictable physics or bending limbs associated with the more complex art.
Bro.
Love Roblox? Earn Roblox digital gift cards with Microsoft Rewards. Sign up for Microsoft Rewards and earn points.
Skip.
complex R15 models. Basically, the older avatars are simpler, which means they're more predictable. The hitboxes are the exact same. You don't have to worry about someone coming in with like a giant avatar, like a really tiny avatar, etc., etc. And so most obby games, including games like Blade Ball, they use R6 avatars. That's why. But as you guys definitely know, Roblox hates the old avatars because every single piece of marketing that comes out with Roblox, they're always using the new types, right? Even the Roblox update announcements are using the new types of avatars. There's not a single classic Roblox avatar in this image. Like, look at this right here. Here's an official Roblox update announcement, and it's the new avatars. Roblox doesn't like the old ones, to the point where Roblox actually announced something. Roblox announced that starting next month, you can actually earn 42% more money on your games if everyone in the game uses an R15 avatar. Yeah, Roblox is willing to pay developers 42% more money if everyone in their game uses an R15 avatar.
Bro, what the fuck? Honestly, to me, you know, like what Kreekcraft just said about people getting paid 42% more money when using R15 avatars in their games just proves how desperate Roblox is to get people to use R15 and R-Pro. I really just don't see the vision. I really don't see the vision.
This isn't just any chat. It's ClickUp chat. Sure, you can tag your team, ask questions.
Avatar, pretty crazy. Roblox really does not like the old system. So Blade Ball, you know how I mentioned it's kind of pay to win and they kind of ruined it with pay to win? Yeah, well, they wanted that extra money. They wanted that extra cheddar. So they turned all the avatars in the game into R15 avatars. So that Blade Ball update came out on July 11th, 2026. Blade Ball will now move from R6 to R15. Now, if we look at the concurrent player chart for Blade Ball here, we can see this is when the update came out. And the next day, a bunch of people stopped playing. You can literally see the graph start going down as soon as this update came out. It was consistent, same amount of people every single day. And then boom, R15 avatars. And suddenly, 30% of all players just stopped playing the game. They literally left Blade Ball because they started using the new avatar system. It got so bad that the developers are actually now having to revert back to R6. They said, "Hi all, thanks for your patience while we tried Roblox's new avatar type R15. We've seen your feedback and we've decided to revert back to the former avatar type R6. We apologize for any impacts to your experience playing Blade Ball during this period." And if we scroll down, this guy here, he's actually one of the developers on the game. And he said, "We lost 30% of our players in less than 2 weeks. It's horrible." But it actually gets worse for Blade Ball. You see, this Roblox YouTuber, Lord Cow, he actually put together a bunch of data here on the game. And you can see a bunch of stuff here, like the concurrent player count. It went down 30%. Literally, like 30% of all players just stopped playing overnight. You can see the total amount of new visits for the game went down. But if we scroll down and we zoom in, we can actually see, and I've never actually seen this before. So the green bar is how many likes a game gets in a day. The red bar is how many dislikes a game gets in a day. If we zoom in, we can see that on the day the update came, well, actually, the day after the update came out here, the game actually got more dislikes in a day than it got likes, which is insane. I don't think I've ever seen that before on Roblox. And you can see the average playtime here. If we zoom in and scroll over, the average playtime for the game also went down whenever the update came out. People stopped playing as long. You can see the amount of favorites for the game went down. So like this update was just overall just really, really bad for the game. He tweeted out and he said, "Roblox probably does not care in the slightest, but realistically, a massive game losing 30% of its players in less than 2 weeks over forcing R15 should tell them that their R15 takeover plan is a terrible idea."
Exactly, you know, they should really just let R6 stay a thing in the Roblox community. They shouldn't be trying to overtake it fully with R-Pro and R15 avatars because, like Cow was saying, you know, the loss of Blade Ball players and the growth in dislikes after the day of the update really just proves how many people truly just hate R15 and nobody wants it around. Well, not that much people want it around. Or my YouTube tweet
over forcing R15 should tell them that their R15 takeover plan is a terrible idea. Just let R6 and R15 coexist. Just let people choose. Do they want R6 avatars? Great. Do they want R15? Great. We can actually take a look at some of the comments on Blade Ball update videos for this update. And Says R6 was one of the reasons Blade Ball felt so smooth and unique. The gameplay was fast, responsive, and every sword and emote looked clean and satisfying. I hate how this update now in fact allows mini avatars, you know, those little tiny ones, because like I mentioned, R15 allows for you to have really big ones, really small avatars, really wide ones, thin, you know, etc., etc. This R15 update honestly wasn't needed. The avatars just look weird now, and the old charm is gone. Now I tweeted out and I said, Blade Ball swapped avatar types from R6 to R15 and lost 30% of their players. It's an interesting study into what Roblox wants, realistic avatars, versus what players want, blocky avatars. I always thought the online backlash was performative, but I guess not. Kids are serious. And yeah, every time Roblox comes out with an update or says something bad about classic Roblox or the blocky avatars, everyone gets really mad. And for the longest time, I always thought, okay, people are probably just getting mad to get mad, but no, it looks like people are serious. This isn't like one of those TikTok things where everyone's like, hey, we're gonna stop playing Roblox on this day. We're gonna show Roblox, everyone stop playing, and then nobody does, right? The kids actually followed up on this. They just straight up stopped playing the game. This guy here said R15 is just terribly janky and inconsistent, and at the end of the day is really only good for the looks. There are many competitive games that simply work way better with R6. R15 has really bad physics, so players being mad at this change is completely justified. Now, one thing I do want to talk about here is there are some developers and players that do want R15 avatars to be the normal. Like this guy here, if we keep reading his tweets, he said,
overall, in every aspect, I just think R6 is generally just the best avatar choice in all aspects. R15, like he said, is janky and is really, for some people, only good for the looks. But we all know R6 is the GOAT. Rub my YouTube, bro.
Want R15 avatars to be the normal. Like this guy here, if we keep reading his tweets, he says, I can understand being mad about getting forced into R15 from R6, but there are literally bundles and animation packs to accommodate for this now. Why should everyone else have to be limited in what they can do with their avatars to accommodate for people who won't let go of R6? Basically what he's saying is there's only a certain amount of things you can do with R6 avatars. You're extremely limited. Like there's certain levels of customization that you just can't pull off with R6 avatars, like this. You can't do this with R6 avatars. And so basically this guy's argument here is he wants to have a lot of customization for his avatar, and you can't really do that if it's R6. Now, something I should mention is there are actually R6 animation packs and bundles that you can buy that will literally emulate R6 as an R15 avatar. So technically you can have R15 avatars and still be blocky like R6. The only problem is obviously these cost money. Like this one's 140 Robux. That's $1.50. R6 avatars are free. You don't have to pay for them. I should also point out that what I'm looking at, these are the most popular avatar bundles on the marketplace in the past week. You'll notice that absolutely none of these are realistic avatars like Roblox wants. The closest thing we got is a blush fashion doll. And if we scroll down a little bit, just keep scrolling, we even got Israel tongue Sahur in here. Not joking. That is literally the most popular of the past week. So here's the question I want you guys to answer in the comments. Which avatar type do you prefer? Do you like R6? Do you like R15? Does it even matter? Do you not care? For the record, my avatar is an R15 avatar.
We as a unison, all saying R6. We all.
I do like how it looks, but I also completely understand the people that want the classic style of R6 and just have everything be blocky. I get it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys.
Yeah, bye, Kreek, Yeah, we all saying R6. Till next time, y'all. Till next time. Oh, and also, hit that sub if you want.